Hello. Hi. Happy Tuesday. This is another impromptu session. We have a very special session today. I'm really excited about it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to create a project website from scratch with Webflow. And this stream is sponsored by Webflow. I'm also really excited about that. And hi, Gilliam. Yes, it's going to be awesome. And so the story behind that is that I've known about Webflow for like a few years now, and I've always been really curious about it. But as a web developer, I've always been like, oh, I don't know exactly what I would use it for, especially with like a lot of the data visualizations I make. It's very like custom, it's very JavaScript heavy. And so I was always like, my understanding of Webflow is that it is a actually better, instead of me trying to describe it, I should just show the website itself, their website itself. So this is Webflow. And so Webflow is all about creating really beautiful websites without any code, which, you know, as a developer and a coder, is uh, like didn't know where or when I would get the opportunity to use it. Also, I'm like, is it putting me out of a job? But I've always been like really curious about it. And I finally, for this project I'm doing for the elections, I thought there would be a perfect opportunity, which is the project I'm making is going to be a series of bite-sized charts that I'm going to put on social media. So then I thought that I would need a central website, a central location to kind of like archive all of those posts. And so I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to try out Webflow. And and the reason why I've been more and more curious about Webflow is that like I think in the last few years they've added like scroll-based animations and um, actually they have like they make like e-commerce really easy. And I actually had an opportunity to go in and take a look at some of actually yeah. So I was able to go in and take a look at kind of what the um, what it looked like and how we might use it. And actually, it looks really, really intuitive for a web developer to get started with it. That's really cute. Really fantastic project. um, so it, I've been like, you know, more curious about what I could do. And once I found out that I could do scroll-based animations, I was like, oh, like there's actually a lot of really good potential here of like, you know, either I use Webflow to um, try and make the non-visualization parts of a website, or it might even be that I can try and figure out how um, like maybe there's an opportunity for creating like data visualizations in Webflow. And so, yeah, like, yeah, so if it makes things faster, definitely all for it. And this also kind of like comes from a place of, I think there's been quite a few years in my um, kind of role as a software engineer where I try to use code as the solution for absolutely everything. I'm like, I can do it with code, so why not do it with code? Except the why not is sometimes it's really inefficient to do it with code, and there's a much better, much faster solution um, with like some other tool. The like the instance when I realized this was when I was like, for whatever reason, really stupidly manually like creating data files, and then I realized that that's exactly what Excel was for. And so ever since then, I've been trying to figure out tools that would make me work, would like, make me more efficient and faster as a creator. That's not necessarily code. So when I started thinking about this elections project, I was like, oh, this would be the perfect opportunity to use Webflow. And I pitched that to the Webflow team, and they were like super gracious and really excited and very supportive. And so, yeah, this stream and this project is sponsored and supported by Webflow. So, and the website that we're going to make today is this. So this design is by Pablo Stanley. Pablo, who helped kind of create this mock-up today. So Pablo helped design this, and so we're going to try and recreate this in Webflow. And one thing I forgot to mention that I wanted to is I really liked, so when I tweeted about this stream, Yan, let's see, mentioned that he's been testing out storytelling for data journalism on Webflow, finding it really easy to use and super powerful. And so he shared this link too. So this is why I was thinking there might be, actually, let me make this bigger so you can see better. And so this is why I was thinking there might be like a really interesting opportunity. If, today goes well and this project goes well, then there might be a really interesting opportunity and really interesting ideas to try out Webflow for visualization. And then maybe that means I can maybe that means I can do my projects faster. And then maybe I won't spend so long on each of them. That is the goal. So hello, Melon Mambo. It really is my first time using it. I guess I should give a disclaimer that I've played around in their UI before. I've explored it. So actually, let's go in and we can look at what it looks like. I like that it's called Shirley's Fantastic Project. I'm gonna rename it. This is the project name, and I've created projects before, and I've gone in and I've played around with the navigator, and I've gone around and taken a look at what each of these tabs are. So I've looked at how to navigate their UI. So that's true that I'm not new to that, but this is the very first time that I'm going to make any projects with it. No, so yeah, that's the thing. But I haven't gone through Webflow universities, and all I've done is clicked around. And so the premise, when I pitched this to the team at Webflow, they were a little bit nervous, and they were maybe you want to go through at least a Webflow university. Thanks, Gilliam. I am definitely one of those kinds of people where I prefer just doing, and then when I get stuck, I read the docs. I don't necessarily read the docs to begin with, unless it's sometimes I'll take workshops. But for this one, the reason why I felt relatively confident was because when I was kind of just looking around and exploring, I realized that a lot of the way that this is structured is exactly how I think about building a website as a web developer anyways. So then it actually felt pretty intuitive to me. And that's why I feel relatively confident. I might just be completely wrong and in over my head. But this first stream is going to be me just kind of trying and to figure it out. And then the second stream, we're going to have a follow-up stream either Thursday or Friday. I haven't finalized the time yet, but the second stream is going to be someone from Webflow will come in and we're going to finish the website together where they're going to show me how to do things properly. So even though today I'll be kind of like fumbling around, we'll be able to, get like an expert in on the second stream to kind of like um, to kind of, you know, fix everything up. No, not Vlad. I think Vlad is too busy these days. But we'll get someone in, and I'm really excited to do that session. Um, yeah, so Gilliam said it's a balance, knowing a few tools to be able to pick better ones depending on the situation, but not spend your life learning tools you'll never use. Yeah, definitely. And I feel like that's something that's kind of hard in the web, kind of just like web development in general, where there's just so many JavaScript libraries and so many so many frameworks coming out. So I'm more of the like learn one one thing and use it for a really long time, like D3 or React or Vue, or just like learn one big thing and then use it for a really long time. But definitely, I think there are. I'm trying to be like more like broad-minded, also like just like a broader, hopefully like scope of view on the tools that's out there and trying to evaluate if it would fit well into my toolbox. And Webflow is something that I've been wanting to try and see if it would fit well into my toolbox. So today is that. Yeah, okay, so like I said, this is what we're trying to build today. And for this first stream, what I was thinking of was that we would go and do the general structure. So basically build out the kind of main nav that will stick to the top. We'll make this hero section, and then the story section, and this about section with sponsors and subscriptions and a footer at the bottom. And none of them are going to get hooked up today unless we have the time. I don't know. But hopefully we'll be able to get through that. And then I was hoping to put in all of the colors and all of the image assets. And then finally either figure out, I believe it's called collections. Yeah, so there's like the CMS, and then so I wanted to use the collections to manage this this part, the stories part, where it's supposed to be here. Where it's supposed to kind of show all of the bite-sized stories that I've been working on, the bite-sized visualizations that I've been working on. And then if even after that we have time, which I'm kind of skeptical about, but it will be like a stretch goal. So Pablo's design is that this ballot, as I scroll down, will animate into this ballot box, and then there will be some form of animation on the kind of the line chart, area chart in the background. Also, for that one, I'm thinking of as we scroll down, then this like line can animate up. So that's the kind of the animations that we're going to try. And so if we have time, then I'm gonna give that a try. So this is my project to-dos, and I hope we can get through them. So let's try and start with the general structure. Hello near this. That makes sense that you might not be able to see the 1080, the new. Oh, so I updated my OBS output to 1080p output. So hopefully all of the little, I know sometimes it was harder to read the code and the chat, so hopefully this is easier. But looking at my preview, it doesn't look any crisper. Please let me know if it looks like 1080p right now, or else I guess I have to go and figure out some sort of like alternative, or I need to go figure out better, like some other way to make the output better. Well, so Gilliam's question is whether I'm gonna build on top of the previous streams. It's the same project, but it's kind of like an aside. It's like a side, like an election course on the previous streams, because the previous streams have been like all visualization charts, and this one is like we're kind of like taking a step back and we're going to make the project website. Hello to Max Thamti. Hello. So Max has a very interesting question, which is, haven't heard of Webflow before. Can you embed D3 charts using Webflow? So Webflow, what I knew is that Webflow lets you do, my thing is, let me see if I can, okay, so I can zoom in. So hopefully this has just gotten at least big enough for you to see what's on, you know, each of these. So I knew that Webflow has an HTML embed option right here, which I don't have access to. But because I think it's a premium feature, but I think if you want to embed a D3 chart, you could probably do it that way. Alternatively, I knew that you can also kind of inject JavaScript code, I think, into right after the header, or that I've heard of being possible. I don't know how to do it, but it has a 10,000 character limit. So I think it sounds kind of more like small things that you want to do with JavaScript rather than like trying to inject like a whole chart in or something. So I feel like the embed might be the easier way to go. Oh no. Killing says people won't stream anything that fast. Oh yeah, so the Mac I have is a 2015 MacBook Pro. So that might be why it's not streaming very well. Yeah, my laptop, hopefully it will survive today. Okay, ooh, look at that, quick find, meet quick find. Okay, so I knew that some of these text is probably going to be small for you, so I'm gonna try and read out loud like the things I'm going to use. Find an easy way to search, an easy way to search for elements without leaving your keyboard. That's awesome. So do Command E. Ooh. So if I want to be like nav bar, whoa. I don't know if you all saw that, but whoa, look at that. All right, that was cool. I'm gonna try and make it fit. So actually, hold on. How do I can see interactions. Actually, let's go and kind of explore these areas first. So I know it reminds me a lot of Photoshop. That's how, when I first learned about Webflow, that's how it was introduced to me. Like Photoshop for building websites. So I can like add different HTML elements, and then this is symbols. Oh, reuse content in your design. Add a symbol, right click on an element, and create a symbol. I wonder if it's like the similar concept to like classes. This is the navigator for my UI. Oh, I can make different pages. So this particular project is probably going to be a single page. Yeah, a single pager. So this probably isn't going to be relevant for us for today. And then, oh, and this is the collections. So in a little bit, we can create a new collection. I probably would want to like skim this document a little bit of yeah, how to use their CMS and collections. So because that's how I'm going to be bringing in each of my I think charts that I'm going to archive, and then oh yeah, stores I can't access because yeah, and then assets. Ooh, so this is where I'll be uploading the images I want. Settings. Ooh, I can search and backups. And I think over here is hide element edges, hide empty elements, show light guide overlay. Cool. Enable X-ray mode. I don't think anything happened, so maybe it's that I haven't done enough for X-ray mode. Oh, and this is quick access to video tutorials and help. And then when I click on something, it will show me. So it will show me essentially kind of like where I am in the DOM. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, and I think it makes responsive really easy too. So like up here, it seems like, ooh, I can add breakpoints. Oh, that's awesome. So I can add, so they seem to have, yeah, so this is desktop, and then they seem to have tablet. Oh man, I'm so bad at creating things for mobile landscape. I don't think I very rarely have the time to account for mobile landscape when I make my visualizations. Mobile portrait, and then you can actually like make your own custom breakpoints. That's cool. So this is undo redo, changes saved. Oh, you can export code. Oh, I have to upgrade my plan. Your account plan to export your site. Okay. All right. So we're gonna explore just the free version right now, or for today, which I feel like still gives you like a lot. Oh, look, this is the JavaScript. So there's a limited preview. This is the JavaScript that Webflow creates. It seems. Oh, it brings in underscore. Okay. Anyways. Oh well. I guess this is a very yeah. This seems to be a very limited preview. So this is the export. Uh-oh. Oh no. My laptop is not happy. Okay. Uh-oh. Alright. Please last. Oh, laptop, please last. Okay, and then over here is I think the styling. Yeah, style. Ooh. Okay, so the very fact that I don't know if it's too small for you to see, but when I hover over something very similar to Photoshop, it will say what it is, and then it will have like a character in parentheses, which I think means that I can like keyboard shortcut into that. So like if I do this and I like press S in the keyboard, yeah, cool, I can keyboard shortcut. So then that means if I want to like plus something, then can I, okay, no, there's no keyboard shortcuts for, oh, but I can keyboard shortcut into like adding an element, cool. And then, but maybe I'm not going to do the key, okay. And then this part, I think I need some time to like figure out in more detail, but essentially, oh, okay, so this is like block, this is display. Oh, it says display, yeah. So I can either, uh-oh, then. So this selector part, I think I need to figure out more. And I think this is where I can, yeah, so I think when I select something, it will, okay, so I think I'm supposed to put in CSS selectors in here. And then this is the different, this is flex. Okay, so different potential layout options. Inline is default. Oh, visibility none. margin and padding here. Size of the element, position, position static, typography. Oh, I wonder if, okay, backgrounds, borders. Ooh, 2D and 3D transforms. So I think this is where we're going to do animations. Or sorry, no, transitions is where we should be doing animations. Ah, can be like, whoa, look at all of these potential different ways to animate something. So later on, when we animate the ballot box, I probably want to use position, probably. Then, so effects, opacity, box shadows, filters. Ooh. I can do like blur. Oh man, this is so much easier than having to write it as CSS. This is essentially why I like wanted to try out. Yeah, this is essentially why I wanted to try out Webflow, because I'm like honestly too tired. I'm like really tired of doing the same, just like same little bits of styling things by hand, like with code every single time. Okay, so this is what is this? So this is body settings, custom attributes. I'm not 100% sure what to use here. Style manager. So okay, so I have the body and the container. I wonder how I make like a website wide change. And then I can do interactions, page trigger. Click above plus above to create an animation triggered by a change in the page's state, such as on load. Select an element on the canvas and click plus to animate the selected element when a user interacts with it. Ooh, page scroll. So this is the animation when we're scrolling the page. Awesome. While the page is scrolling. Wait, hold on. Animate when page scrolls up and or down. Page load when mouse move and viewport. Ooh, so you can do one of those like parallax sort of things. Another thing that I'm too lazy to code. Also, never fully understood how to make parallax work while page is loading. Okay, this is awesome. Hello to everybody that's joined since I've last looked at the chat box. And hello to Lord Howder. A heart. Yeah, that's really true. It really is amazing to see what complex tools are built within the web stack these days. I think it's so cool, like how far the web has come to. And yeah, I I totally remember Dreamweaver back in like the mid 2000s and being like, why would I use this? Actually, when I first heard Webflow, I was a little bit skeptical too, because I remembered Dreamweaver and like how kind of like it just made things more painful than just like coding it myself. I don't remember specifically why, but I think the way that it exported things, or I just remember like I just have the impression that like I tried Dreamweaver and I was like, nope, this is not for me. But then and that's why like when I first heard of Webflow, I was also kind of skeptical. And then as the years went on and I heard more about how people use Webflow, then I was like, oh, that actually sounds really cool. Oh no, I don't know about Mackenzie Child. So Melon Mambo says Mackenzie Child does project-based Webflow tutorials. That sounds really cool. Oh my god, Altern said, why Dreamweaver and not front page? Oh my god. I actually first learned how to make websites with front page, I think, in my computer class in middle school. They were like taught us typing. Actually, in retrospect, it was a pretty cool class. It's like 7th grade, and we learned typing. No, actually, I think by then we had already done typing. But I just remember front page from that class. I'm sure we did more things. Oh, I think we learned Paint too, like Microsoft Paint. But yeah, that was how I first learned about making websites. It was really cool. Oh yeah, Melon Bamba said use front page to make my very first website. Remember how disappointed I was when I put my front page website on a floppy disk, brought it to a friend to show it to him, and none of the images showed up. Oh no! The links. The links. Oh yeah. Um Sorry, I meant the like linking to the images. Gilliam said it was probably because of the table layouts meh, Dreamweaver feeling painful. Yes, you're probably right. I do now remember Dreamweaver, and yeah, probably was the tables. Okay, so now that we've kind of like, I've really taken a look at everything that I can see. Let's try, yeah, let's get started. So I already went and put in this nav. Hello, Mr. Extremely. Hello, Mr. Extremely. Welcome to the chat. Right now I am trying to figure out how to zoom out of. Is this what? Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out if this is the entirety of the canvas. I think it is. All right, so we're supposed to do up top here I have, oh, actually, you know what? I know I said I was going to do this structure first, but let's do some basic styling first. So I knew that this font is Works On, so let me figure out how to put, so this is body, so yeah, I probably would want to do the typography at the body level. I'm going to add fonts. Yeah, we just looked into like all of the things possible with Webflow. Webflow is a like no code web, like you can make web pages with no code, and we just kind of like looked at the whole UI, and I am pretty excited to get started. Gilliam, let me lower the music a little bit. I think hopefully this is better. My music settings change a little bit every single stream. I want to say it's like Wix, except I've never used Wix. So conceptually, I think it's the same. I don't know if on execution it's the same. Okay, so I'm gonna use Work Songs. Perfect. Ooh, yeah, Melon Mambo probably has a better answer. Excuse me. I'm going to bring in, I wonder if, so I've actually never used Figma before either. So I'm just gonna try and figure out which font weights should I bring in? Would I know if I click around what kind of font weights Pablo used? Ooh, export. All right, I'm getting distracted by Figma, which is not the point. Oops. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna just bring in regular, probably 800, 900, 600. Do I have any italics in here? I don't think I have italics. Yeah, so that's perfect. I don't think there's any like thin font weights either. And yeah, I think this is, because that should be regular. 600 is probably medium. This is probably bold and extra bold. Oh, I've never heard of Tilda. Ooh, Adobe fonts. Okay, so add font. Added Work Sans. Okay, so now would I be able to, if I just like close out of it and try again, would I be able to, or would I have to reload? Doesn't seem to have automatically persisted. Okay, so let me reload this. Oh, I thought it auto-saved. Do I need to do a Command S? Maybe? Okay, so let me try to reload again to see if the typography came in. Or sorry, the work sans typeface came in. I liked that loading screen, I just realized. Okay, so let's grab the body, and I'm going to do, yes, a work sans and size. I think the general body size seems to be about 14 pixels, probably a good guess. Now I'm trying to, oh, regular 20. Ooh, then. Ooh. I'm like, I only meant to learn one tool today, but I feel like I'm learning two. Okay, so the body font size seems to be 16 pixels. Yeah, I'm like learning Figma on the side today. Okay, so body font size 16. I wonder if I can define colors somewhere. Can I do that? Custom body attributes. Ooh, I don't think that's it. Style manager. Okay, for now, I'm not gonna do that. And it seems like the body font color is this blue. Yeah, this blue 3. Or let me go and Google for if Webflow I can name colors, color variables. So essentially, if they would let me do like a SAS kind of thing. Global swatches. Ooh. Hello, Anna. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining today too. Ooh, Brum Brum. I like your handle. Hello, Brum Brum. Yeah, I think that's the concept. You don't need to learn CSS or HTML. Although I feel like by learning Webflow, you actually are learning CSS or HTML to use all of this. You essentially are to some point learning HTML and CSS. Okay, global change a color in one place, watch it update. Whoa. Yep, that's exactly what I want. Okay. All right. Do you have a step-by-step creating a global swatch? Ooh. Oh, awesome. Okay. Okay, so where do I do that? Where do I do it? So do I just, ooh, and then if I do this, and, oh, that's cool. Gives me contrast ratio for accessibility. Awesome. What is this? Okay, getting distracted. Oh, awesome. Okay, so this is, I just clicked the plus and create swatch. All right, so this one, I automatically made a name for me. So I'm gonna name it the same that Pablo did it in the Figma for consistency. Create. Awesome. And then I'm gonna delete this for now. Okay, deleting the nav bar. Okay, so I think that's what I want to start with. Oh, let me just go in and put in the, oh, actually the main, okay, so white is the main background color. Oh, hello to Grifftrix, and Annie Very, and Grifftrix says, I program other stuff. I don't know anything about web tech. Oh, and also location artistry. Hello. I don't know anything about web tech stack or data analysis. Well, welcome to the stream. Hopefully it helps in terms of if you're interested in getting into web or data or database. Although today isn't as much about database. Today is website, web dev. So I'll turn. Oh, I feel like tools like Wix. Thought it was like a WYSIWYG. Yeah, it's like the no code movement. The blue pink. Oh, awesome. Yes. Co-work with, yeah. I was thinking of starting some like co-working streams too, just to be like, we're just, yeah, pretend we're in an office again. Okay, now that I've done that, let's go and make that nav. So I can do like Command E, and then I can find a nav bar. Ooh, I can do a sticky nav. I thought I would have to like program the nav bar to be sticky, but no, I can just do a sticky nav. That makes me so happy. Oh my god. Okay, there's some sort of a logo that I don't have. For some reason, the sticky nav thinks that I'm selling things. But let's see what's in the nav. Stories, Instagram, subscribe. Okay. And then do I just go and I guess I just add it directly in here. Cool. I'm not sure why there's like why this button is all the way over here. I'm not a fan of that. So this is probably where, oh, whoa, what is this? Edit grid. Ah, brilliant. Whoa, okay. Okay. All right. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay. All right. I didn't know you could edit CSS grid in here. Okay. So, all right, so this is editing grid right here. Max content. There are, so one FR, this is auto, oh, okay, so auto, one FR, max content, open. Oh, hello! Hi to Pixel Geek, I'm guessing is your handle. Thank you so much for subscribing. And hello to Happy. I like your handle too. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, speaking of subscriptions, so I was like thinking about what the fourth emote should be. Right now, I've only drawn two. I owe you guys a third one, and the third one was going to be the thinking face, and the fourth one I was thinking could be like me eating breakfast because the stream is usually in the morning, and sometimes I'm still eating when I start the stream. And that's actually a running joke with some of my friends that I like, or like some of my clients that I've done like regular mornings meetings with. And the joke is that I'm always eating during the morning meeting because I'm not a morning person. So I literally just like wake up right before the meeting and then get on the call and I'm just eating. So then I was thinking about like, I don't know who will get this joke, but there's like a meme in anime that's like the like high schooler running out the door with like a toast in his or her mouth, and they're just like they're all disheveled. They just woke up, they like stuck a toast in their mouth and they're running out the door. So I was thinking of that as an emote, just like a face with like a toast. It's like running. So that's what I was thinking. Um Lanier says could work. Oh, the fourth one could be a yes, it works. Oh, but no, but we already have a celebrate one. So that I feel like covers the yes, it works. Anna says, just wake up and go to online classes. Yes. EDM would be perfect, Gilliams, because for us on the other side of the pond, it's usually dinner time. Gilliam says, I'm glad that I have your approval. So I'm a little bit confused about, oh, I see. Okay, so okay, so for the grid, I want another one because I think I have, yeah, stories, Instagram, subscribe. So I want another one. And then this one will be a max content as well. Wait, how do I edit this? Min max. Max? Autofit? Is it, autofit can't be enabled when there are auto flexible min max. Okay, so not min max. How do I just do a, there we go, max content. Perfect. So now I can, done. But then how do I move you over to, ooh, something magically showed up on the other side. Okay, so I feel like I want to look at this navigator, and then there's nav logo link, nav link list. So these are list items. So nav grid and then list items. So I want to make another list item, I think. Is that how I want to go about creating another thing in this? Oh, wait. Okay, so what I'm learning is that this right-hand side is the, whoa, look at all of these alignment and distribution. Whoa, okay, so the right-hand side is styling, and the left-hand side is DOM, like HTML and DOM. So if I want to add another thing into the nav grid, container nav grid, unordered, ordered, bullets, no bullets. So this is the list settings. Okay, so I think, yeah, nav grid, list item. I want to create another list item. For now, I'm going to delete this nav logo link because I got no logos. But collapse all, have nav link, nav button. Okay, so I want to put in a nav, oops, I keep doing the spotlight search, a nav link, or I guess I can copy, no, I can copy and then paste one. Perfect. Okay. And then this one says subscribe. I want it to not, there we, whoa, okay. And then button text I think was just going to be donate. Yeah, donate. I'm making progress, you guys. Actually, this is really cool. Okay. And on, so I feel like, do I want buttons to be looking? I want buttons to have the same, almost all buttons to have the same background color. yeah, is what it looks like. So let's click on this button and let's say all of the buttons. Oh, wait, hold on. Button. Oh, wait, no. This is a class name. Okay, so I can make a new class name. Well, no, I don't want to make a class name. So I just want to, this button. How do I say I want to, ooh, okay, so button settings. Okay, so the intuition I'm building is I think this one is styling for specific elements. I think this is styling for like a whole, like all of the same tag. I think link settings, custom attributes. No, I don't think, nope, take that back. Body button is not in here. Okay, let me try and so button, okay, no. Maybe it's that if I only choose button and I don't say class or tag, then it will apply that styling to every new button I make, maybe. So what is, the color for this is I think blue too. Oh, Gilliam, I do not do everything first time. Pixel Geek. Yes, I did use the navbar component. Ooh, Gautier GT7, welcome. Oh yeah, I like that answer, Konofam. Webflow is proper code. But I do appreciate Gautier GT7 said proper code in like quotes. Because I do think it's quite silly for us to be like, oh, like coding is so much better than everything else, or like being able to code means you're so much better than everything. Anyways, I think it's very silly for us to be like that. But I think that is the goal of today's stream, is that I'm hoping to learn what are the advantages of using Webflow instead of just coding from scratch. And one of the things that I was really excited about even before I got started is being able to do things like that I personally find really troublesome because they take so much time, like setting, I mean, not that CSS grids take that long to like, set up or anything, but like there's like a lot of things that it just takes you so much time to like type out. And like, for example, this like sticky nav bar, like if I was to do this in code, I would have to like go and create all of the elements and I would have to style it to make sure it's sticky. Like with Webflow just now, all I had to do was like search for it and then like, and then it just worked, which is really cool. So I think it's actually, I'm pretty excited about what I'm learning. Hello, the Daniel DeHart, welcome. Um, the infamous Nelson. Oh my gosh. Um, I think maybe are you I think Waldo mentioned you. Are you the person I'm supposed to potentially stream with on um awesome. Yeah, I think are we streaming together on Friday? I'm very excited. I know that Waldo hasn't fully confirmed for who I'm streaming with on Thursday or Friday yet, but yeah, fair point, Melamambo. Most people don't care how the site was built as long as it works fine. And honestly, if it means that like mobile works out of the box, or like it's responsive out of the box, like that also saves me so much time because I hate thinking about mobile. I'm sorry. I hate having to think about responsive. Like thinking about responsive with like visualizations is such a pain. Um, yeah, it like hurts my brain. Mmm, cool. The Daniel DeHart. I'm sorry. Then maybe I'm thinking about the wrong person, Pixel Geek. Um, I'll follow up with Waldo later. Uh, yeah. Ooh, I hope you give it a try, Gautier, and let me know how it goes. Gautier GT7. I wonder what the GT7 stands for. Okay. Let me go and for the background now, what I'm gonna do is use this color that I think Pablo named Blue 2. Yes, let's call it Blue 2. Love the swatches. I'm glad I went and searched up how to do global swatches. Okay, so donate. And then, he seemed to have it um, as a thin. Um, and then I want to do a radius. Perfect. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ho ho! Oh, that's so cute. Okay. All right. Do I want to do 16? No, I like the 20. I like how round it is. That's very cute. Um, it's interesting to me because it says that my type, the color is like the font, it says the color is blue 3, but that's getting overwritten somewhere with a white. So I wonder if you just, I wonder if Webflow just like intelligently overwrites it, overwrites the colors I have selected if they detect that the contrast between the background and the font color is not enough for accessibility. And then maybe it just like switches it for me, which would be really cool if that's true. Oh, that's a normal. No, I think it's being overwritten somewhere. Where is it being overwritten? Because that's definitely not normal font weight. That's not the regular font weight. I wonder where it's getting overwritten. Okay, I won't get so hung up on that. Wait, I recognize Jovian. That's such a cute little emote. Oh, hello to in exit you. In exit you. I'm sorry. I hope that's how you read your handle. Hello, welcome to the chat. Yes, Daniel DeHart, welcome to Twitch. Um, and it will definitely be available to watch later. Um, yeah, there are VOD section and I archive onto my YouTube, so it will be there. Oh, Pixel Geek, the emotes you have is so cute. I want to know where they're from. Okay, so I don't think there's a background color to the sticky nav, so let me take that out. I think for now, for this list item, so I think the only thing that I'm trying to figure out still is like, how do I like create new elements inside a list, let's say? Like, do I just do a plus? Like, because I have the list nav, or sorry, the list item, I have it highlighted. So does that mean if I plus? If I plus, then that should mean that I can just put in a text block, right? Ah, cool. Okay, so we don't have a logo right now, so we're um, just gonna do that for now, just so that it takes. I don't think I like the amount of padding there is. Actually, no, that's fine. Let me just change this sticky nav. Is there a background color? Oh yeah, let me make the background color. Ooh, clipping. Clip background to padding. This is so cool. Like, I like had a feeling when I pitched to Webflow this stream that I would enjoy this because it's going to be really intuitive as a web developer, but it is proving to be even more intuitive and fun than I was expecting. So, wait, clip. Okay, no, I'm just getting distracted by the functionality. I don't need to clip anything. Okay, so for the background color for the nav, I want it to just be fully transparent for now. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, this element will be auto-placed in the grid. What was it auto-place? Ah, I see. It's the text block. Cool. Ah, if I want to nest it in another, okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. How do I like get this? Also cool that these help like guides are popping up. Um, really cool logic where I must have hit something very specific to trigger this. Okay, so that means if I want to place it manually, so like if I want to place it into another part of the grid, is it to nest it in another grid child? Hold command as I drag. So either hold shift as I drag or hold command as I drag. Okay, let me try that. So if I shift, non-list item cannot be placed in a list. Ah, okay. So, sorry for making you mad. Ah, cool. Okay, so that was a shift drag to put it into the sibling list item. Let me undo and then try command. Ho ho! So command, I can make a new one. I can make a new child element. Okay, anyways. So I'm not 100% sure if I understood exactly what happened there. I feel like shift drag lets me move it to another place that already, okay, I'm not going to try and understand. Ooh, I'm glad to hear that, Hello, near this. Oh. Is it CRSTNIO? Christinia? New? Sorry, Christinia. I'm CRSTNIO. Welcome. I'm glad you caught this from Twitter. Since it's midnight, I'm guessing you're tuning in from Europe. Thank you for tuning in. Also, I need some water too. So I might take a really quick water break to go get some more water. Hello, Muses? Oh gosh. Mrs. Ferreira? Mrs. Ferreira. Hello, welcome to the chat. Okay, so an hour in and we got the nav. Let's make the hero next. Okay, so how would I want to do the hero? Can I, if I search, would I be able to? Oh my god. Whoa. Hero overlay or hero? What's the difference? Whoa. I love that it also tells me what happens. It's built with the flex layout, so the content will grow or shrink to fit the space available. Change the section's background, select the hero section, scroll to the background section of the style panel, and add a color image or gradient. Okay, so that's one option. Let me undo that and try the other option. Yeah, these names. That is honestly like when I stream, the hardest part of streaming is like trying to read everybody's handles correctly. Okay, hero overlay. Whoa, okay. So, okay, align and justify so that the content will always be centered horizontally correctly. Change the section's background, select the hero overlay, then scroll to the background section. Okay. I think I want to make this, I think I want the hero overlay. Let me not. Gilliam. Okay, so I feel like trying to think how I would do the hero for this one. Let me. So I also have this. Let me come back to the hero. So I feel like for the hero, would I want to make my own, like, would I want to make my own custom shape, like this custom shape? Actually, what I'm gonna do is try and get, how would this work? Okay, no, let me come back to the hero. Let me try and knock out the things that I know how to do. Or like with every handle, like you have to write the pronunciation guide right beside your handle. Like as if you're like a one of those, like on Google Translate or something where you can like read out how to pronounce it, like that sort of guide. Okay, we're gonna skip the hero for now, and we're going to add in this. So actually, let's try. So I think for this part, I'm gonna have the background color be this blue one. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. So I'll be right back. Ooh, in exit U, which I 100% know is not how you read your handle, says I can call him Daniel. I hope you're a he because I just assumed off of Daniel. But yes, I will try and remember that, Daniel. Daniel DR says there can only be one Daniel. You can call me Dan. What I suggest, yes. Yes, Daniel. Ooh, that is so much easier indeed. I have pretty bad memory these days. But we do. Yeah, I have pretty bad memories these days. Okay, so what I was going to do is let's go and make this section. I think this I can just call it just like a regular section. So let's Command E and section, card section. Wait, that's exactly what I need. Feature section. Okay, I'm just curious about the feature section. But we can do a feature section for like, because I was thinking that like every new like post or card we can have as a feature. And then okay, so let me read I need to go back up to the body. And then honestly, I've never used Webflow before because I didn't have like a project website or mockup. And so I would like just like aimlessly wander around and like click on the UI. But now that I have like a specific thing I'm trying to like build, this is very fun. Okay, so I was trying to do a section. And actually, this whole like Command E is like a game changer. Feature section. It is built with Flex. Between the heading and paragraph, swap a video in for the image or add a button. Okay, I think this takes a little too much room. So I'm gonna undo that. And I'm gonna try out the other one, the cards section. Because essentially that's what I feel like I'm also now understanding why Pablo structured things that he did with this mockup. So I asked Webflow to help me with the design, and so they recommended Pablo because I asked them to help me with the design, so that it would like so that it would take advantage of like Webflow features and stuff instead of me trying to come up with like a website design. And so now I feel like, and so Pablo is obviously very familiar with Webflow, and so now I feel like I'm starting to understand why he like structured the things that he did, because it's translating very well into what kind of all of the pre-built things that Webflow has. Oh my gosh, that's right, Helena, this New Zealand. Oh my god. One more Dan and we will have D3. One more Daniel, and I think that's too many Daniels. For articles. I missed the part about articles. Mr. Extremely says for articles. Okay, so I'm not actually sure if I want to be doing it this way. So what I want to figure out here, this cards section, is actually, hold on, let me look at this responsiveness. Ooh, yeah, I definitely need, I probably would really want to have some sort of like a background color. I'll figure that out later. Oh, oh, did not expect it to look like that in the mobile view. So probably need to figure that out later. But do appreciate how the cards section looks. Yeah. Okay. So maybe this is where I try and figure out how to make collections work. So I create my first collection. Whoa. Okay. So collection templates. All right, there's a lot to read here. Bear with me. Collection settings. Okay, collection name. Plural version item, singular version, okay. Collection URL. Ah. Okay, the folder that you're... Oh, so I can have individual item pages. So eventually, I was thinking of making my portfolio website with Webflow, and I was going to try and do a blog section. So this is really great for that. Uh-huh. Oh, awesome. So then, okay, so basically I'm creating a database, and something to figure out later is how I'm going to create new items in my collections, but we'll figure that out later. Oh my God, I'll turn, it's one, wait, does that mean it's 1 a.m. where you are? Thank you for sticking around. I totally would not blame you if you have to drop off for sleep. Cute Melon Mambo and CRSTNIO. Please give me a direction on how to read your handle. And Helena says, a great utility you are using, so much better than a mockup. Oh, are you talking about this? Yeah, this is Figma. Figma is another thing I've been wanting to learn, because I wasn't sure if it would Like I feel like it would make my design, the design part of my process easier. But then I wasn't sure if I would just get frustrated trying to. I think I've been curious about Figma from like designing the like parts of the website around the visualization. So not the visualizations themselves, but like yeah, the things that like encase the visualization. I was thinking maybe I would actually enjoy Figma, but that is um, it's been on my list of things to try, which is a lot of this. Ooh, I can check out the nav bar. Yeah. Cute. Okay. So collection, I'll call it blog posts, I guess. Posts. I'll call it posts. Okay. Add a new post or a new field. I wonder if I can add things later too. Oh, where's a field? Because I forgot to list out what each item should have. So I might remember things later. Slug. Ah, page's URL. Hmm. Okay. Okay, so it's telling me example for collection of blog posts. Okay, so I think I want, yeah, the, wait. So label, I want title, guide collaborators. I got no collaborators. And then slug. I see. Okay, and then add new field. Whoa! This is cool. Okay, so I want image. Multi-image. Can potentially carousel. Cool. Multi-image. What would I call this? Uh, this is where I'm gonna get stuck on in the stream. It's like everything else is perfectly, it's like goes perfectly fine with Webflow, and where I get stuck on is what to name each of these fields. And Mr. Extremely, no, my website is just running. It doesn't have a like. There's no server side. It's all client side, and it's deployed on GitHub pages. Um. Wait, hold on. Gilliam's question: will the big logo be a hero image, or will the two sections be headed by heroes? So I'm guessing you mean this part, or I'm not 100% on. So this is maybe what you mean by big logo? Yeah, so this I think would be the hero image. And the two sections be headed by, yeah, good question. I feel like the two sections um will be card sections, but let me figure the collections part in because then I need to be able to dynamically like add things. So somehow I need to figure out how to hook up the collections into the cards section that we saw before. Okay, so title select. Okay, at least let me. I need to stop getting so hung up on this. But let's at least figure out the label multi-image. I'm just gonna call this images. Yeah, it should be required. Save field. And then I want at least a video link color. Oh, interesting. Reference. What are these? File. Oh, huh. Option field number. Date time. Cool. Switch. Okay, I think I want some plain text. Yeah, long form. Actually, I want this for descriptions. And then save field. And then there's also a have a link to let's say an Instagram link. Save field and learn more. No, okay. Then I think that might be okay for now. Yeah, it might be okay for now. Create question. Ah, oh, okay, and this is where I create new posts. Let's create sample items. Add 5 items. Add 10. Oh, cool. I can just add 10 items. Cool. So I don't even have to like upload like anything of my own. Maybe 10 was too much. Cool. Okay, so now I wonder if okay. Whoa, okay. Item ID. Oh wait, I should have a hold on. I need also like a way to say which section it belongs to. Oh no, come back. Okay, cancel that, cancel that. Nope, come back. What's happening? Come back. Okay, actually, I need to. How do I edit the? How do I edit the collection? Oh, there we go. So actually, I need to add a new field that's like the section. So it's like basically a type. It's an option. Oops. No, stop. No, cancel. What is an option? Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, exit without saving. Okay, add a new field. I want to know what is. Ah, cool. All right, I want an option. So this could be a section. And for now, I want it to be and election day. And post voting. Oh, hold on. Do we set our hearts on dataset one last time? No, I'm trying to use descriptive names. Images layout. Actually, that probably would have been a lot better. I'm sorry to hear that. CRSTNIO. Christnew? I'm just gonna call you Christnew. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, so now that I've added this, save this field, and then save collection. So then, does that mean that you would have the section? Ooh, okay. So actually, let me redo this. Like, let me select all of these, delete it for now, and then let me redo this. Let me just redo this with like 5 items, because that took a bit last time we did this. Sample items, and then so now staged for publish. That's the status. Okay. Cool. Bing.com. Oh my God, does Bing still exist? Okay, section pre-voting, perfect. All right, now that we have these posts, how do we use it? Okay, settings, import, export, new post. This is probably where I should Google the docs to see how I should use it. But so let me go and delete this cards section. Karsten. Oh wow. That sounds like a lot to have gone through today. Yeah, I hope things get better from here, Karsten. Um, ooh, have a good night, Mr. Extremely. Thank you for joining us today. It's I didn't know that about Bing. Okay, so let's Google for Webflow collection cards. Ooh, yeah, cards. Mmm. CMS cards. Oh no. Is that someone's showcase? Oh, okay. Using CMS data. How do I use collections? This might be one of those places where ooh. Collection list. Webflow University. Oh, DuckDuckGo uses Bing. Collection lists are one of the two ways to add and design dynamic content. Okay. Collections. Add a collection list. Connect a collection list to a collection. What? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I need to okay, so it sounds kind of like I may or may not be able to do collection list, collection item, and the empty state, perfect. Contains a pagination wrapper, okay. Collection item, empty state, yes, perfect that there's empty state. Collection list settings. How do I how would I, okay, I think I might have an idea. So I think what I might want to do is I'm still going to use a cards section, and what I'm going to do is here, instead of the card 1, 2, actually, that's a little bit silly of me because I feel like centered, okay, so the structure is centered container, heading to cards grid container. Okay, so I feel like I should put in a I should put in Um, thinking. I should put in a collection list in here. Okay, let's try this. So there's collection list. And, ooh, where did it go just now? Ooh, went exactly where I wanted it to go. Cool. Okay, except for the fact that my laptop is no longer happy. It's like moving very slowly now. Perfect. Okay, so I think maybe I don't want it in this grid item because it seems like the collection list is already going to be something like a grid. So let me go and get it out of the container for now. And then, oh, thank you so much, Daniel. Okay, double click to connect to a collection. Posts. Ooh, okay, layout. UI state items, empty. Oh, so I can write what the empty state should be versus when there is items. Layout, 2 columns, 3 columns. It's 3. Wow, that's a lot of columns. What is this? Full width. Show all settings. Whoa, collection list wrapper settings. For in-page linking. Ah, awesome. So actually, let me not do that for now. Collection list settings. Tag is a div. Okay, that makes sense. Let's do 3 columns. Filters. Brilliant. Section equals. Yes, perfect. Ah, yeah, I was wondering if I would have to do. So that just now was really cool. It makes a lot of sense that that exists. And yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to do when I created the section the section field on the collection. Because essentially, yeah, I want to just be able to like potentially batch upload things and then, oh yeah, I think I can probably just import like a spreadsheet or something. Sort order. Let's sort by updated on, created on. Let's do created on for now. Newest to oldest. Save. No, I don't think I need to paginate items for now. Custom div attributes. Oh, this is like if I want to do like a data something. No, I don't think I need to do that. Search index settings, exclude collection list. No, I don't think I need that. Okay, so now, oh, hello. Hi, Isna. Welcome in today too. So happy that you joined. Actually, we were talking earlier about like potentially co-working streams, and I was going to mention, and I forgot to mention that I really enjoy the streams that Mayuka or the oh, thank you for subscribing again. So I really enjoy the chill co-working sessions that Mayuko has, and I was thinking about trying that out sometime. Okay, so now, let's see. Oh, thank you, Isna. Okay, ooh, okay, so I just clicked on this little setting thing, And apparently I can dynamically style things too. That's cool. So I can get like text, color, background, image. Oh, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, okay, so I need to remember how to do like how to bring in like images and stuff. Okay, so how that looked. Okay, so essentially the image, a title, and let's see. I think what would be cool is if I could like have the first item be I think I could do that. That'd be so cool. I was thinking about like if I could do like the first item in the collection be like a featured card. Um, and then the rest is like the smaller cards. We'll see. Um, okay, so how do I put more things in? So how do I make an image and stuff? Okay, so add static and dynamic elements. When you drop an element into one. Ah, cool, cool. Okay, so if I, let's say, I put in an image, can I do like a carousel? I feel like there was a carousel I could do, an image carousel. There. Come on, laptop, you can do it. Oh my god, it's so hot. Actually, today the weather is pretty nice, so then it's like starting to get warm in the living room too. Oh, and also I bought like cute little pumpkins for Halloween, and I wanted to put like cute little eyes and faces on it. Um, that is an aside. I just got distracted because I saw my pumpkins. Um, I am trying to find a carousel for the images. Is it gonna be slider? Hmm. How do I do multiple images? I want like multiple images that I can slide through. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for saving me the time, Pixel Geek. Okay, so I guess that means I wonder why then am I allowed to upload multiple images to a collection item? Um, that I would love to know. Okay, so if that's the case, let me go and just put in an image. Yeah, I did use the multi-images field. Choose image. Oh, no, okay. That's not, okay, no, I don't want that. Get image from post, yes. Connected to none. Oh, awesome, there's, oh my god, you can lazy load. Oh, this is so awesome. Okay, no fields to, oh, I'm guessing I'm not allowed to use multi-images field for now? Is that what's happening? Okay, alt text. I should definitely add the alt text. Actually, get alt text from posts, and I'm going to use that as the title. Conditional visibility. Interesting. Oh, cool. All right. So I think is lazy load. Oh, sorry. I think I was thinking infinite scroll or loads on. Is lazy load I didn't know lazy load was a default by now. Oh, Pixel Geek says If I want multi-images, then I'll need to add a collection list in a collection item. There's a Webflow University tutorial about this. There's a limited time only emote. Yeah, I don't think, it might be that lazy loading images is not all browsers by default, or that not all browsers have it by default. Google search Webflow multi-image lightbox. I think for multi-image lightbox. So for the sake of this stream, I think I'm gonna make it go back to add multiple images to your collection items and connect them to collection lists, and Lightbox Media. Lightbox Media, what is Lightbox Media? Ooh, that is really pretty. Dynamic gallery. Add images to the multi-image field in your designs. Filter a collection list using. Okay, so I did that. Add images to the. Okay, that was done. Okay, add more images. Alt text. Use a multi-image field in your designs. Okay. But what if I wanted it to be like a carousel? Like I still want the each item, like each card, it to have one image, but then you can like potentially carousel through it, kind of like if you swipe through like an Instagram page or something. Would I be able to do that? Multi-image field to background images. You can set images from the multi-image field as a background of an element. You can set a dynamic background image using multi-image field. Okay. Okay. Maybe. Carousel sliders aren't yet available for collection items. Got it. There is a workaround, but it's complicated. Thank you. I think for today's stream, I'm gonna go back to just doing one image. So for now, I'm going to bring it back from being a multi-image back. Well, okay, hold on, because it's not letting me. T-Mims TV, welcome. I'm glad you're in the right part of Twitch now. And Gilliam says, can I use says that the lazy attribute is okay for every browser except one. I'll let you guess which one. Okay, so for today's stream, I'm gonna do this. I'm going to go back and edit my collection so for the images, I'm gonna so thing. Ooh, link. View field. You can have field connections? Okay, getting distracted. What are field connections? What are field connections? Like you can connect it to another field? What would be the use case for that? Okay, I'm gonna delete this. Hopefully I don't break. Okay, delete this for now. I'm going to add an image field, just one image. Save field, and then save collection. Hope I didn't break these example. Okay, So I did kind of break it, so I'm going to select all of them, delete them, and then add 5-cent full items again. Now I should be able to go back to here, and then I should be able to add in get image from posts. Image perfect. Awesome. Okay, and then should be able to do then I want to add a header, I guess. Or a heading. I think I'm gonna make it like a H3 because this one looks like an H2. Is that an H2? Oh, I could have just looked in here. That was actually I feel like I did not like this whole like it all reacts at the same time, like it all updates at the same time. That is really cool. Like I feel like I had a very like there wasn't much of a reaction there, but that was actually really cool. So I'm gonna let's say H4 maybe. Get text from posts. Let's call this the title. And I don't want it to actually no. I think I want to. How do I style this? Actually, you know what? I don't think I want a header. I think I want just a plain text. Oops, again. So let's say a text block in here. You know what? Actually, I think let's go back to using the header. And then I'm going to put in another, this time just a small text area. No, I think I just need to do a div block or a paragraph. Let's do a paragraph. And then let's use the description. Actually, that might be too long. Okay, let's. What do I want to use to put in the description? Okay, let's skip that for now. Oh, for styling, I can go to the styles panel, but it would know to only apply to the things in the collection list, right? So I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to feel like that's actually really big. 18 pixels. Okay. I'm actually gonna delete this grid container. What the selector is about. Actually, it seemed to only have applied to. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. So if I edit this specific element and only this specific element in the collection list or collection item, then that only persists across the other things in the collection item. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, this one, what the? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one. And then, oh, hello, Nerdy Curious. Thank you so much for hosting my stream. Okay, so pre-voting. I'm gonna delete this paragraph. Oh no, I think maybe this is about where this might be where my laptop just completely gives up on me. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's not. Okay, no, you can do this laptop. You can, come on. This is maybe where it ends. This is maybe where it stops on me. Pixel Geek, your emotes are so cute. Okay, I think I think this might be where I have to admit that my laptop did its best. Look at how slowly things are. Like, wait, okay. Come on, laptop. Oh no. Alright. It's okay, laptop. You've done your best. We did a good job today. Come on. Well, so this is actually about the time when I was going to end the stream today. I hope you had a fun time. I had a super fun time exploring Webflow. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some time offline to kind of finish up the rest of the general structure. I might not like style it all that much, but I'll finish, like the about section. So I'll finish the rest of these sections, and I don't think you'll be missing much if I do that all offline. And then on Thursday or Friday, most likely Friday morning, but we'll see. I'll tweet about it. So just check my Twitter. And on either Thursday or Friday morning, we're gonna come back and we're going to finish the rest of this website, and we're going to do the really fun parts. Well, and that's because someone from Webflow will actually join me and help me with this. And we're going to do this animation part. That that is a good one. Webflow does not work offline. Fair enough. Actually, maybe it does work offline. I mean, like, all of this could, other than like, actually, I feel like all of this could work offline. And then it just needs to, like, you just need to connect it all the way, like, I mean, well, I guess that's a lot to store locally. Yeah, probably would be really hard to make this work offline. Never mind. So on Friday, what we're going to do is we're going to implement this animation on scroll. Very excited about that. Have an idea of how it'll probably work. We're going to implement like a subscribe like form, and then we're going to try. And I think this is the what's the word? The stretch goal is we're going to try and hook up this donate button to, I don't know yet, like a PayPal or something. Not sure. And then have that maybe hook back into this page so that you can see a list of donors. Don't know yet. But Pixel Geek confirms Webflow doesn't work offline at this time. Fair enough. But yeah, I think we got a lot of progress today. I feel like I learned a lot. I feel like I actually learned enough to like just finish this all on my own. without like, yeah, like I don't think I need to like do much Google search or anything. But yeah, like so I guess my intuition was right that like I would be able to build a lot of this without even having to like look at Webflow University or we only really like Googled for two things because as like a web developer, this is essentially what we go through when we create websites anyway. So it's actually just laid out really intuitively for us. And so the concepts are what we're already so familiar with. And bonus, it just makes a lot of these things so much easier to do. Like, I feel like I did a lot. Yeah, like I made a database and like hooked it up like in the last 30 minutes. That's really cool. And in the last 2 hours, like I made all of this while like chatting to you half the time. So um, I would like to call this experiment a success. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to like kind of think through how I can use this for like my portfolio website because for the longest time I've been like imagining like WebGL in my portfolio website where like the background is like WebGL and like some sort of a visualization that animates as you scroll. So and I feel like maybe it'd be doable. So I'm just really excited to have learned what I did today and to keep thinking about how I could potentially make visualizations in Webflow. And yeah. Um, um, thank you. I'm already curious. Yes, you're right, Gilliam. I meant the right word is off stream. Anna, thank you so much, Anna. Uh, and uh, um, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream on Webflow. And I'll be back tomorrow morning, Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. PST, and we're going to go back to our regularly scheduled data visualization streams. And make sure to join the second part of this sometime later this week. Yes, I hope you are able to sleep well after this. Good night. Take it easy and see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.